Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Not many guys enter a game and still in a rotation when you hear 17 losses. Yes, he's got 17 losses. And what's he got to do? He's got to just refocus. Forget the season and execute and focus on this game and this game only.
Striding into the box, Ben Revere, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Second, center fielder number 20.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, 4 for 12. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
And he misses 2-1.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Albert now, as he hits one on a line to left field. Hanson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Skaggs is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been quite durable. Over 200 innings. It tells me he's been healthy. He's not afraid to take the baseball. We're getting to that point, though, where you start talking about the conversation and you hear the whispers of limiting his innings. We'll see if this is the beginning of them limiting his workload moving forward.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson. Fans, this reminder that our series with the Angels continues here tomorrow night. Good seats are still available here at any ballpark ticket window, or visit us online at whitesox.com. And we'll see you at Guaranteed Rate Field.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, it's a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold? And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The 0-2 once more. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. Garcia is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic.
Number 9.
And I'm looking at Yohan Moncada. When this guy was coming out of Cuba and working out, every team was there trying to sign him. But he is a special talent. Big for his size. Big guy. Playing second base and can play a little third as well. But the switch hitter's got some pop.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, Cliff Pennington, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 3 homers and 29 driven in. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Before the pitch, a move by Shields. And a dive, but he's back in there. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope,
and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2-1 the count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Ketel.
And that'll
Marte.
bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
At the plate, Luis Valbuena. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors in. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready with the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking out there in the outfield with Cameron Maybin. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
Called strike 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And here's Tyler Saladino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This one's down to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Revere.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's safe.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cole Calhoun is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alan Hansen, the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. To third. On to first as Valbuena throws him out. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Now batting, number 41. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Pennington. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, if you're looking to make an impression in September that's going to carry over to spring training, that's how you do it. Nice job, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. Tim Anderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The batter, number 10.
Striding in once again, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Revere going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly done just that.
The first baseman, number 79.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Cameron Maybin.
Swing and a line drive. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Cliff Pennington. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Hansen. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. A base hit in his first trip. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hansen has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he gets ahead 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Catcher Giovanni.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that is swung on and missed by Soto as he can't time that one, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Matt Davidson. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
3rd baseman Luis Valbuena.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And Shields back to work now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Valbuena is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Ben Revere. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. And here's Tyler Saladino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Curveball that time, not even close.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
In there, 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Towards second. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch offer at, and he's probably when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, number 41. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
The first baseman.
Here's Albert now.
Albert Pujols.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
In now, Cliff Pennington. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yoan Moncada. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Marte gloves it, and a rather easy first out.
The first baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Lays off 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Marte has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Chicago.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses, ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he's going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in once again, Giovanni Soto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready for another shot now, Cliff Pennington. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. At the knees, strike one.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Misses, ball two. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Softly hit out to short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard to the right side. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angel striding into the box. Matt Davidson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to send him packing again. Smoked on the ground left side. And this will be out of reach for Pennington. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Tyler Saladino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Alan Henson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning, that's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ready for another chance? Number 41. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
And that one stayed up a little high.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
And that's in there. Base hit. Davidson is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get it, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Yohan Moncada will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Jose Abreu is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Angel error, and a couple of men left. We'll look. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for James Shields. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Career numbers against Nate Jones. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up to second for one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Albert now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
24.
into the box, Matt Davidson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Juan Minaya comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Be up with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Cameron
He's looking
Maybin.
for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Moncada has it. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Cliff Pennington. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Garcia. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. James Shields earned his 5th win of the year. Tyler Skaggs takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Juan Minaya records the save, his 22nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Shields, his 5th win of the season. The loss goes to Tyler Skaggs. His record is now 17-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.